June 25th, Orléans. Dead France is returning to life. Our army swells with new recruits. In olden times, men swore fealty only to their particular lord. Now we fight not for insolent lords and ladies, but for France. For all of us, Jean is France. There is no distinction in our minds. The Dauphin himself has arrived in Orléans. Never have I seen such a celebration. France needs a king, so we must escort the Dauphin to Reims, where he can be properly crowned. Yet, the city of Reims is dangerously menaced by the Anglo-Burgundian army. The cities of Troyes and Chalons also bar the way. Jean commands that we must liberate all three cities before the coronation, and we eagerly seek to fight.
Alright guys, so that is the intro to the Rising. This is a fairly simple scenario. A little bit simpler than the last even. This one will probably not take nearly as long. But unfortunately this one is actually probably harder. Or should I say easier on hard. Because there's a certain cannon galleon that attacks you, I believe, on hard. And you can convert it and it makes this mission like a joke. But we won't have that luxury because we are playing on moderate, so it might actually be easier on hard. It's still not very hard on this though. So what we need to do is travel west to fortify the town here. There's some British guards on the way, the red player. There is 3 cities, Rem, I don't know French, come on. They are the most fortified player, they're way at the back of the map. Chalons is on the left side, they are the least fortified, and Troy, or something like that, is the orange player, and they're over here. They're slightly walled in, but not as much as yellow. Jean must survive, we know this. And eventually we're going to just have to take out their town centres. You don't need to take anything else out, you don't need to kill all their villagers. You just need to take their town centres out, which means this mission's actually quite easy. Because you can just bring trebuchets in. Yes, you can go to the Imperial Age. Alright, so yeah, it's basically telling you you may want to build some ships. I'm probably not going to bother. There are some berries here I forgot about. Chalons is the easiest, yep. And just make sure to only destroy the town centres. And walling off the shallows is going to be very nice. Pretty much what you should be doing on this. Right, so first of all, Scout Cavalry is going to go all the way to the west. The reason for that is they're... Right, we're going to make sure that monks are not in here. Alright. So, you may get attacked by all these guys. But all you need to make sure is that one of these Scout Cavalry gets to the base. It doesn't really matter if you lose one. We got Joan of Arc here, she's kind of running in front, let's not have that. And then, basically why you're doing this is to get access to these guys. Alright, so it's very important that in this mission that you make sure to get stone right away. Stone is incredibly important on this mission, so make sure that you basically get everything on stone right away. Got some men at arms getting through there. While you're doing this, just make sure that you are trying to kill these crossbowmen and whatever's left. There's not really going to be too much left, but get everyone on stone. Alright. If you won't have killed all the British unless it says British Guard defeated. So make sure that you keep that in mind. Send out 1 villager over here pretty early on. Not terribly early, but pretty early on. So I think that is the end. Yep, British Guard defeated. And then you can bring the rest of your troops over here. We're going to put this one villager on food and bring another villager up to build the wall here. So you pretty much want to wall off these shallows. That's not the place you want to put it. Right here. That should do. There should be some sheep around here. Your enemy might try and nab these sheep, so make sure you get in there. I think there's like 6 or something. It looks like there's like 6. I don't know if there's any more. Right. And once you get to this shallow here, you want to wall this off as well, obviously. So make sure you wall off pretty early on. It's pretty important that you do so. And make sure that you keep going for stone this entire time. I think you do get the upgrade to stone collecting, which is nice. Alright, so you want to make sure that you completely wall off the shallow. So I usually build a diagonal gate on both of them. I think it covers the most space, so yeah. You definitely want to have a gate on both though. And that is one sheep that is trying to escape there, but it's not going to get very far. So once you've got a pretty steady flow of stone coming in, try and get some villagers on food. You're obviously going to need a lot of food. Now it just says destroy town centers, so you know, objective change much. So basically, what you're going to want to do is build a castle at these 2 areas. But unfortunately, you got to do a lot of resource gathering this entire time. So unfortunately, you've got to do a bit of that. Let's build the wall across there, and this one's actually a lot easier to wall off. Yeah, and there. This one is a little lighter, so it's a bit more annoying. But yeah, make sure you're making villagers when you can. And try and make sure that they don't get too many scouts or stuff over in your region. Right, so I want that down there. And I think that's pretty much it for this one. There might be... Alright, I'm going to wall off there just to make sure. And there are guard towers around, so keep that in mind. I think we managed to kill that scout, actually. Alright, so I'm still going with this wall here. Yeah, it takes this long. Alright, that'll do. Not that many. Jesus. Oh my god! I selected the wrong walls there. Fucking hell! Can't believe I deleted both. Anyway, I've got enough stone now anyway. So we're gonna start getting some on wood. That should be fine now. I think it was fine before. We're gonna build a university right here. We do start with 200 wood. So yeah. Now if I lock this gate, and hopefully I can't get through. So we're gonna keep making villagers. You're gonna want a decent amount for this mission. You probably want a lot more than last time. Right, so I don't think I can get through there, which is fantastic. Right, this guy's gonna go on gold. And we're gonna start getting these villagers out. Alright, so building a university here. So I think Shalon, at least in the original, wanted to attack around 13 minutes-ish on moderate. Also, a good place to build a lumber camp is over here. The one you have is pretty... it's okay for starting out, but eventually it's too far away from the trees, and there's just not enough of them in that region. Our monks are just chilling here. Alright, did I send that guy back to mine gold? I should be building a castle now. Which means I probably want someone helping. So we get 2 on the castle over here. Obviously this one person's going to build the other castle, but not right now. I'll probably build a blacksmith over here as well. And once again, trying to get my sheep, apparently. But it's fine. We'll get you to stand this ground, I don't know. Alright. So yeah, make this castle right here. And you're obviously going to want enough stone to get murder holes after that. And then that's pretty much it for a while. I don't think there's really any other upgrade that requires stone, so... Yeah, alright, so they can't get in there. You could build towers, but they're just not as effective as castles, and the Franks get cheaper castles, so why wouldn't you? Also, I'm kind of disappointed that Lahir's not here. I mean, Joan of Arc is here, and that's fine and all, but, I mean, there's no Lahir. It could have been a real party. But no, it's not. Lahir for top tier. Even rhymes, man. I think we see him again. I can't actually remember. I hope. Alright, so... Alright. They actually did sneak some guys in. So we are going to try and convert this knight if we can. Alright, so we did manage to convert this knight. These crossbowmen are going to go down. I don't know how they got in. I think they maybe snuck in right at the start or something. And unfortunately, I think you killed the man-at-arms there. Unfortunate. Right, what are you doing? Jesus. Oh, you were mining stone, okay. It's fine, I forgive you. This time. Alright, one of you is going to go down here as well. Alright, so my castle is up and pretty much doing work already. And I got my blacksmith and university up here. I just put them here because this villager isn't really doing stuff for quite a long time, so yeah. Don't know if I should build the castle on... Nah, I'm gonna build it here. Obviously you want to get Bodkin Arrow at some point to help your castles out. I'm just waiting for this so I can make this castle over here. Yeah, a lot of this mission's gonna be waiting, the same as the last one really. It's going to be resource gathering, and then, you know, eventually you're going to attack. But as soon as you've walled off, it really isn't too difficult, this mission. I'm going to send Joan of Arc out over there. Alright, so I think these berries are going to go out pretty soon. The berries are going to go out. There's not going to be any more berries. You're also going to want to make sure that you get some farms up. You already have heavy plow, so, you know, farms are very good for you. So I'm going to start building farms. These guys are done. So I think there's... How many of them is there? There's 7. Right, so one of these guys is going to go build a mill over here. And the rest are going to kill sheep. Because, don't know. I may as well use these sheep, I guess. I mean, that is always the case. May as well use these sheep. So we'll spread them out a little bit, and that should be enough. I don't know if I'm missing some or something, but that should be enough for now. So, in the meantime, we're just going to get a bunch of farms going. I'm actually going to put some around this mill. But yeah, I don't think that you... keep making villagers, just keep on making those villagers. That stone's not going to last for too long, but it doesn't really matter. I don't know if it's programmed that Shalon doesn't really attack you in this or something, but I thought they would have attacked you at this point, so I don't know. Maybe they are just... Maybe some of the scenarios were changed for the AI, I don't know if that is the case. Also, I hate when this happens, when your villagers get stuck. Alright, so I just keep making on farms here. I know my farm placement is never very good, but whatever. And they're already on another one. Alright, so that castle is up. It's not really going to be doing much for a while. So we're going to get you to go and chop some trees down. I can get Bodkin Arrow, but I'm probably just gonna wait. And I'm gonna get some more on this. Jesus, everyone is after the scout for some reason. I mean, he didn't really do that much, he just ran across our base. Alright, so one thing you should be doing, and I forgot to, is put the crossbowmen in this castle here. Because if they attack you, it's just going to give you a bit more attack. And besides, crossbowmen are kind of useless on their own when we only have 4 of them anyway. One thing you can do is try and convert some dudes. I don't know how effective that's going to be, because castles are pretty much going to take out anything that does get close, but... So is that like 6 arrows instead of 4? Yeah, that's not bad, I guess. So I'm going to put my monks right there and see what happens. Alright, so your gold's going to be fine probably for the start. You're not going to get too much, but you may have problems with food and wood, which is generally what happens in this game. You just don't have enough of those two. Don't build additional town centres, they're not really worth it, I would say. And I was trying to convert there and the castle just killed it. I don't know, I was just getting our scout cavalry, I don't know why. So there are some town guard towers around from Chalon on this side for some reason. Don't know why that is, but it just is, so deal with it, I guess. Alright, so these guys are still missing the sheep. I don't know how they never saw that sheep. Jesus, the sheep is right in front of the town centre. Do you people not understand? Make sure you have a decent amount on wood as well, because you're going to need trebuchets. No, trebuchets. Not trebuchets. I don't think they're called trebuchets. I might be wrong. Also, can anyone hear the dog outside? Because I know my microphone is quite sensitive, so you probably can hear a dog barking outside. Fuck that dog. I don't give a shit about it. No, I don't know why my microphone is so sensitive. It's Turtle Beach. I've heard bad things about them and I've heard good things, so I don't even fucking know. And then again, like most gaming headsets, like break after the shortest time anyway, even though you pay a bunch for them. I'm slightly off with this farm layout, but that's because a tree was in the way. Alright, so we're gonna get 3 more on cutting down trees. And there we go, some knights. That's interesting to see. We're gonna try and get this pikeman here. And yeah, I am actually gonna be able to get him. Pikeman, get inside. Oh yeah, I locked the fucking gate. Unlock gate. There we go. No, I don't. Whatever then. Alright, we'll get healed up here. Pikemen are actually going to be quite useful, surprisingly. I am going to go to the Imperial Age now. Do I have any idols? No. Alright, so I'm going to build a barracks. Now, Reem has advanced to the Imperial Age. Okay. Whatever. So, in the Age of Kings, which is where the campaign was originally, you can't use petards, and petards make this scenario a joke, because you can just run in and kill town centres with them. I'm not going to do that, but another thing that wasn't in Age of Kings was the halberdier upgrade, I believe. I am actually going to try... I am actually going to go for that. I'm going to have to upgrade to pikeman first.